Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw for Insider Travel Report. Returning to business right now, and I'm here with a familiar face, someone I've interviewed many times and been lucky enough to do that. Simon Mail, who's the event director for ILTM North America. And Simon and I have been doing this. Simon didn't have gray beard, and I was not gray at the time. We started with ILTM North America, and guess what? ILTM North America is coming up. It'll be this October, and we're going to talk about it. And we wanted to find out a little bit about what's this. This show is a little different, and we're going to talk about that. We're going to find out why you should maybe apply to join Simon. And this time it's down at Baha Mar in the Bahamas. So you hear about all that and more here on Insider Travel Report. Now, Simon, good to see you. I'm happy to see you. You're doing. You look great, and we're looking forward to talking with you down in October.
Thank you so much, James. You're looking very well, sir. I have to say, I'm so happy you're on the road to recovery, and I'm honored to be doing this interview with you today. Good to be chatting to an old friend
Absolutely.
who looks young.
We've been friends for years and we've been at many conferences together. So here we are again. How many years have we been doing this event?
So we launched ILTM North America in 2012. So yeah, I think we've been chatting and doing these videos for some 13 years, and been thrilled that you've been able to join us for almost all of the
Yeah.
editions of ILTM North America since we launched in Mexico and the past couple of years that we've been in Bahamas.
All right, let's talk about this one coming up. What are the dates and where is it? What resort is it in? And let's because we've all been down there, but some folks may not have attended before.
Sure. As you well know, James, ILTM brings together the very best in luxury travel. So we have international luxury travel suppliers from across the world, whether it be Aman Resorts or Explorer Journeys through to the Four Seasons and Mandarin Orientals of this world. And we're putting them together with top producing established luxury travel advisors from right across the spectrum in North America, so from the US, Mexico, and Canada, and they're all coming together on the beach to do business in paradise at Bahama in the Bahamas.
And it is
It's
it
going to be
is true. It's on the beach. We have those parties on the beach. There we go.
so. I mean, the joy of being on the beach is the relaxed nature of doing networking and doing business. So really, you get in the vibe of being on the beach. So the event dates are the 6th to the 9th of October this year.
Okay, now there is something different about this event this year, though. You have another conference that's going to be kind of co-located, and tell us a little bit about that.
Sure. So back in pre-pandemic 2018, we launched Proud Experiences. Whereas in the luxury world, we're talking about micro-personalized experiences on a daily basis. Quite often that was not filtering through down to the LGBTQ traveler. So we launched Proud Experiences, had its own event in London, then New York, then Los Angeles, and we said, really, this should not be a niche. It's something we should take to the main stage of luxury travel, and that's why we've integrated it into ILTM North America. So we kick off ILTM North America with the Proud Experiences conference. We're going to be receiving a lot of the buyers that have attended Proud Experiences previously, and of course the suppliers too. We've got amazing content. We've got Kimberly Wilson, who's one of our keynote speakers, who's been on her own personal journey with her family around LGBTQ issues, and she is a phenomenal advocate and a phenomenal person to educate
Right.
suppliers and advisors in our industry and really what they should be doing and why it matters and why it's good for business.
Now, how will both conferences sort of work together? Can you remind us also what the format is of both events?
Sure, great question. So, Monday, the 6th of October, we kick off in the afternoon, 4 o'clock, with the big gathering, which is our Proud Experiences Kickoff Conference. It's content, it's education, it's real takeaways and case studies from travel advisors hoteliers, and I'm pleased we have got the president of Marriott International for Latin America and the Caribbean, Brian King, also speaking.
I know
Uh,
Brian. I know Brian.
Excellent. So yeah, no, really useful takeaway that people can put into practice back in their own business. Then we have our opening cocktail, and then we have 3 days of pre-scheduled appointments. Both supplier and advisor choose exactly who they want to meet with prior to coming to the event. We have an incredible system that matches over 25,000 15-minute appointments in advance. Everyone rocks up. They have their diary of 54 appointments, quality appointments, all based on their preferences throughout the next 3 days. And of course, as you mentioned, the closing party on the beach to wrap it all up beautifully.
You can't miss that one. I know I've been to a few of them at Baha Mar. Now obviously with sort of two conferences co-located, you're going to have a few more people. So how many buyers, first buyers, those are the travel advisors in this parlance, do you expect to attend this year's conference? And of course, how many suppliers?
Sure. So, well, starting with the suppliers, is 550 suppliers that we're expecting this year, and they're coming from right across the world, and they are meeting with exactly the same number of travel advisors. That's 550 travel advisors,
Mhm.
70% coming from the US, 20% coming from Mexico, and 10% coming from Canada. And they are coming from 200 cities
Wow.
right across the US. And they are cross consortia, they're independent, or it may be American Express, Chase Travel, Fora, Frosh, Valerie Wilson Travel, Nuba, Internova, and GTC, all
Some
represented there.
big name agencies there, right?
Absolutely, we've got them all,
Yeah.
which is super.
Yeah, so you just answered my next question about who will be participating. And I know you always have a full roster of luxury hotel chains and luxury suppliers. It's actually a great place. ILTM Con is great. It's almost overwhelming these days, and I love it. But this is a lot more intimate show. You get to actually meet and enjoy and talk with the people that you're doing business with.
So I think one of the main differences, of course, ILTM can you have all the big names, the CEOs of the hotel companies, you have the general managers of the hotels, and you have the owners and directors of the agencies with, of course, um, very established advisors. At ILTM North America, we're very focused on bringing already established advisors, but people who are participating for the first time in ILTM. So 55% of them are completely new. They are
Really? I know
frontline,
that's why
top
you tried
producing.
to do that for a while. You'd get new people every year.
Exactly. So we're very focused on bringing your next top producer. So it's not necessarily going to be a name that you're going to have already met, but they're already producing, they're already selling incredibly well. The chances are they're not located in New York or LA.
Right.
Chances are they may be in Oklahoma City or Nashville or from Birmingham, Alabama as well.
Wow. All the way from Birmingham. There you go.
We've got a few.
And we're not talking about Birmingham, England, either. So,
And
let's talk about for those who've not been to Bahamas recently, and talk about the accommodations and the conference venue because Baha
Great.
Mar is really, if it's not the first or it's the first or second largest resort in the Bahamas, and it's been open for a few years now. It's got three hotels and really an amazing conference center. But talk about the facilities that your participants can expect.
Yeah, I think from an event organizer's perspective, it's an absolute dream. It's about 80 kilometers from Miami. We're on a half an hour flight up and down. There's also daily flights from British Airways connecting Europe as well as many others from across the US. The venue is 8 minutes drive from the airport. The airport is super efficient and relaxed, and there's even Bahamian music playing quite often on arrival. We have the resort is beautiful. Nothing is more than 5 minutes walk. So if you want to go to the beach after your appointments and have a swim in the sea, you can. You can be in your room in 5 minutes. You can be in the restaurant in 5 minutes, or you can be in the convention center in 5 minutes. So
And
there's no stress to doing the conference, to be honest with you.
this is
Uh,
absolutely true. I can get from the Grand Hyatt, which is one of the hotels, right to the conference center in a lot less time than some Vegas hotels. And I also there are a lot of good food trucks down at the beach, if I recall. That was a
I mean, there's more than 40 food outlets in Bahama, which is amazing. And of course, you've got three incredible luxury hotels. So the Rosewood Bahama, the Grand Hyatt Bahama, and the SLS. So three products that with very different propositions, hosting all our guests there.
That's well, it's great accommodations and a very easy venue to get around. Now, a few years back, of course, you mentioned at the beginning, we were all down in Mayacoba, Mexico. Great venue, amazing place. That's where we all started this thing for ILTM North America. And then, of course, you moved to the Bahamas to the bigger Baha Mar, which has greater capacity and more venues, as we were talking about. It sounds like is Baha Mar ever going to get too small? You got to move from there.
No, we're certainly good for the next few years. Certainly, while I get grayer, we'll still be in Bahama. And as you rightly said, the convention center is stunning. It's first class. The art in the convention center is beautiful. The light, just the location, the whole thing is stunning. So it's a nice place to be doing business.
And this year, I think they've opened up a new jazz club, so we're looking for that.
Yes.
That's where we're gonna. I was talking to the CEO there, and we're hoping to go down there. So this year, I think it's John Baptiste or someone oversees it.
Exactly. You
Yeah,
got it exactly right. John Baptiste, and they've literally just opened a new Italian restaurant with a great big name from the US who's joining the likes of Marco Samuelson, who's already got his
yeah.
restaurant there. And I believe we have a bit of a big tennis star name coming to join us as well,
Oh,
who's going to be doing some stuff at Bahama, but more on that
that'll
later.
be exciting. Uh, so beyond, you have a chance for a lot of these one-on-one meetings, but there's obviously networking. I know there's seminars. You always have a general session and receptions we're talking about. So there's a lot going on during this meeting, right?
Yeah, I mean, the core focus of the event is business. So we want to make doing business super efficient for both the advisor and for the hoteliers from around the world. So the idea is we're giving them access to, the very best in the business from all types of agencies and consortia under one roof in 3 days, a very efficient use of time where they're going to buyers will be able to sit down, the advisors will be able to sit down with independent hoteliers, whether they be from leading hotels of the world or preferred or completely independent. You've got the very best of the world there. Grand Hotel Tremezzo, Paso Acqua,
Oh, well,
Glen Eagles, my favorite,
one of mine
as
too.
well.
Right. For buyers, I mean travel advisors. Now you have to be invited. You consider people. What kind of travel advisors are you looking to host?
Yeah, absolutely. We invite them. Of course, we're always open to meet new people. It's one of the key focuses of this event. So reach out to us. You have to be doing business on multiple continents. In general, we're looking for advisors who are selling upwards of $1 million dollars in terms of their book of business for year, and you have to be doing regular business with luxury travel suppliers, and we do that as part of the referencing process, but absolutely reach out to us.
And you fully host advisors, right? You're paying for their accommodations and all that.
We do. We host for the 4 days of the event, which includes obviously 3 days of appointments that everyone has to commit to, and we offer a flight rebate for everyone.
Fantastic. Now, how do advisors who might want to be considered to attend reach out to ILTM and be participate in this? I think there is still time as this comes out. I think it's at least till the end of the month where you can actually apply and try to register, right?
Yeah, we've got another month. Simplest way is iltm.com, but can also write to me, which is simon.mayle, M-A-Y-L-E, at rxglobal.com.
Well, we'll have that in our description below. And I'm always impressed that you're taking all these emails directly and say, "Hi, it's Simon. Yes, you can come."
I love to know everyone, James, and we're in a people business, so it's important that I'm close to both advisors and suppliers.
And of course, there is still time maybe for some pliers to come in and register and be part of this, right?
Definitely, and we get a lot of people registering at this time of year as people close off the first semester and realize maybe they got a little bit more business that they need to generate for the second semester.
Fantastic. Now, is there anything else you want to tell our viewers? We go out to about 125,000 travel advisors and, of course, a lot of suppliers. Anything else you want to tell them about ILTM North America?
No, I think as a business in paradise, you're going to be meeting incredible people such as yourself, James. So what more could they wish for?
Absolutely. You and I, we're just holding the court there. That's it. So it's been great to see you, Simon. And actually, you mentioned your email, and otherwise it's iltm.com and go to the ILTM North America page, and that's where to start, right?
Thank you, James. Lovely to see you. Thank you for your support.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.